Welcome back to our West 2 Creating Black History special. We are celebrating black men and women who are breaking barriers right here in Central Florida.
We're in Daytona Beach, where breaking records is nothing new. It is the racing capital of the world, but NASCAR is breaking something else at the Speedway.
With this guy, Jason Hamilton is the first black race director for NASCAR, and our Kendra Douglas caught up with him just before he took the helm of this year's Daytona 500.
Really, racing for me started at a really young age.
The sounds of a car engine and the rush of competing are ingrained in Jason Hamilton's psyche.
An early passion for just motorsports, for engines, for anything that was loud, definitely for things that were fast as we started to go to different tracks. Even before I ever raced myself, that's where it really started.
Growing up in New York, it was a family affair, spending days on the track as Hamilton competed in dirt racing and the World Karting Association.
I definitely wanted to be a race car driver. I wanted to race here one day at Daytona and be a champion of the Daytona 500. Those were my goals.
Though the goal to become a driver would later change, the passion for NASCAR never waned.
Racing was always where I had aspirations of doing something bigger. I was lucky enough to be able to find the pathway in to be able to contribute on the business side, which has been equally as rewarding as I could have imagined on the competitive side.
Last year, Hamilton became the first African-American race director in the history of NASCAR's most important and most prestigious race, the Daytona 500. But what is a race director?
It's leading into the event, it's all the pre-race logistics, pre-event logistics from the garage area to pit road. Every line that's painted on pit road has an officiating meaning. It has to be done correctly to the correct measurements. It's verifying all of that, making sure all those elements are in place, making sure whether it's the Cup Series garage, Xfinity Series, or the Craftsman Truck Series garage are all aligned on the plans that we're going to have for the week. And then it's going up to the tower, and once we're putting cars on track or trucks on track, it's executing all those plans according to the event schedule in collaboration with broadcast, collaboration with the teams and the facilities.
That's 40 weekends throughout the year at different venues. His resume is in a series of its own. In 2017, he took command of a race control booth for an Xfinity Series at Auto Club Speedway. And in 2018, Hamilton became the first African-American race director in the Cup Series at Pocono Raceway.
To be the first just means that things are going in the right direction for NASCAR as a whole. The sport's more open to more people to come in and try, more people to come in and have success.
As a young athlete, Hamilton spent time as a linebacker, a sprinter, and a thrower. Still, he has always felt a sense of belonging in the sport of racing, and he's hoping he can expand that feeling to others.
I was surprised to learn that many people, especially in the African-American community, haven't come out and experienced NASCAR for themselves, even though they may have been here for 20 and 30 years. And by NASCAR continue to grow and take a more progressive stance on a number of things, be supportive of different communities, have representation from different communities on the track, it's been a lot easier to have people come out and experience it.
So you've already made history twice. What is the end goal for you? What does that look like?
As it grows and you see us go to new markets, put together new venues, those each present challenges, but they're fun challenges. And right now I'm just enjoying taking those on and trying to make them the most successful they can possibly be.
And while executing a high-profile race like the 500 is a priority, Hamilton hopes he can also be a role model to someone who wonders why an African-American kid from New York could fall in love with the sport of driving.
I've always wanted to come into the sport, just having a passion for it, to be able to contribute in a positive way. So if doing that is calling races, then I want to do that and be the best I possibly can be at doing that.